Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Beautiful Saturday. Did you have a chance to get outside, or were you all cooped up inside watching sports and handicapping?
I was watching a lot of sports and handicapping for sure. Saturdays and Sundays I do a lot of that. But it is a beautiful day, so hopefully lots of people come out to the track tonight.
Yeah, so Joey Heatherman here with me. If you missed us, he was on Tuesday with Chad, and then I got the pleasure of you having us join us for that late pick five. I know you and I kind of looked through that late pick five, and it was pretty formful. You know, when you came in, we joked around about how you brought in all the chalk. We had 3 in a row favorites come through, but truly, you can only handicap what's given.
Yeah, I mean, they run the races, and you just got to take what you get, and hopefully someone hit it. I would have gone maybe a little bit more singles looking back on it, but it is what it is, and at least I won, I guess.
That's true, and at least you're on the hook for the late pick five again. Well, I mean, I think we have Robert Reed. We're going to be giving out his, but of course, you're going to be sharing all your thoughts and analysis. But I know you are particularly fond of the early one. You like a couple of plays throughout, so we'll have to get into that. I have to pick your brain.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's an open card early on for sure, so I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. So let's get right into that. Race number 1, of course, early pick 5 time here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Oh, man, I know you and I talking a little bit off camera about this, and I don't feel the best about the opener in here. I do like Kicking Cowgirl a lot in here. I really do like her in this spot, but I was going Bestseller Hanover as a backup play, and then coming in here, seeing a bunch of them taking more support than I envisioned, the likes of Better Be Donna, West Beach, I used as a backup play again in here. I was initially only going 1/8, but then West Beach, and I'm leaving off Lady Arthur. I know you like her a lot, and you're going to have to sell me on her, but we'll talk about the opener in a bit. And then race 2 going 156, top pick being the one Princess Party Pants. I think she should offer the best price out of those other 3 options in there. Race 3 going 3-5, Pirate Hanover, Reagan Blue Chip, my top pick in here. I think he's going to be really sharp in here. Ended up showing off that early speed. I thought didn't necessarily finish off the mile poorly, but just got passed by some other ones in here, and he's swift off of a nice trip. Race 4 going 5-9. Nevermind is going to be my play in here, but my top pick is a 9, Holden Aces, going Steve Houdon to James McDonald. Significant driver change in there, and do take note of that. And then race 5 going 1-2-5, Rock Me Roll Me, my top pick. Again, getting another try at this lower level than what he's used to facing off against. I think he's going to be tough. Have to include Trasser Hanover. A little bit of a bias towards him. I mean, he's been such a war horse, doing so well, doing so much great racing. 45-time winner. Really like him in there as well. And also Priceless Beach. I think really sharp as of late. Really been knocking on the door with his 2 runner-up finishes. I like his chances.
Looks good, yeah. Wish you the best with it. Looks good. Like a lot of the same plays. Here's my pick 5 now, and I've gone a little bit bigger and hoping to get some odds in the race. I took 4 horses. First race, like I said, Lady Arthur is my top pick, and now 2-1. It just looks like the last recent efforts have been so strong, and you got a great combination in McDonald and Ian Moore, 22%, ROI 487. So morning line was 9-2, and I like that a little bit better than 2-1. But still very high.
We'll touch on that a bit. Skip over some of the other ones. We have lots of time for race 1.
Race 2, 5 and 6. I went only 2 here. I'm pretty confident in those ones. I Glare Am is pretty dominant. I think that's pretty safe in that one. Race 3, I go bigger again with 4 horses here. And this one, again, I'm looking for value. I did go with Pirate Hanover as my top pick, but I wanted some backups as I think it is pretty open, and the non-winner is a 5 category. Race 4, number 5 and 6. Nevermind N is obviously looking really strong. Class drop last time, finished 2nd. Class dropping again. Hopefully can now make that a win. And is my top pick. And 2 horses in here seem good. 4 again in race 5. Again, opening it up hopefully to get a nice price in this one. 7 as my top pick. Rockin' in Heaven. And huge class drop there, providing 10-1 morning line. So hopefully that can stick and cap off my pick 5 with a nice number.
I like it. And recently just went over that $1 million mark. So I know connections are, in love with this horse. He's just been so incredible for them, and happy that he was able to reach that plateau. And again, I think that class drop could be something you might be onto something there with a good price in him. And of course, as always, you can find out our picks at Woodbine SB on Twitter. That would be the best place. And they're always posted around that 6 o'clock mark. So of course, do reevaluate if you didn't have a chance to potentially see them earlier. I didn't mean to cut you off for this. We have tons of time to talk race 1. Just wanted you to be able to touch on some of the other legs too and give out some of those good prices. So I guess let's get into race number 1 here. Fillies and Mirrors now winners of $16,000 over the last 5 or $30,000 over the last 9. Purse of $24,000. I know you mentioned your top pick in here in Lady Arthur, and I told you a little bit. You're gonna have to sell me on this one because I used 3rd, taking a lot of support. I didn't expect this one to be the 2-1 favorite.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a shock for me as well. 9-2 just seemed a lot nicer, but connections, form. That combined for me is really strong when I look to handicap, and I can't argue with it. Also looks like she'll go to the front, which I thought might play a factor. The wind looked like it was going to be a little bit of a headwind down the stretch, not as strong right now. But definitely at that 7-hole, a good trip is likely. And James McDowell, Ian Moore right now, I just don't think can lay off it, and I made it my top pick, hoping for a little bit more value. I'll still take 2-1 as of right now.
I like it. So for me, I kind of viewed this race. I do think there's quite a bit of speed, and you mentioned you think Lady Arthur's going to be put into play early. I think likewise with someone even like Mary Cat, who was a good-looking winner in that most recent, able to come up the cones inside. I do think speed in here will really benefit Kicking Cowgirl, and even if the fractions aren't particularly fast up front, I mean, we've seen her win off of different types of trips, and I think meeting a smaller condensed field of only 7 other rivals will help her out no matter what in here, so I don't think she's going to be all that far back, and I think she's in with a great shot to close late, so I love her at that 4-1 price. About 53,000 in that early pick 5 pool should be a good number. They're heading out onto the track for race number 1 for that post parade. Best of luck with all of your plays, especially mapping out your tickets for that early pick 5, guaranteed at 100,000.